away in the last half of the game. Warriors leading by 6.
Well, it's been a while since Motor City has seen the playoffs on the basketball court, and it just appears as though they've been stuck in neutral the last few seasons.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Bogut out there with Maurice Spates. No good from Bogut. Pistons shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. With Detroit, as you said, haven't made the playoffs since 2009, and Steve, over the last few years, just stuck near the bottom.
And they've been, kind of a treadmill team, good enough to not be dead last, but not bad enough to get a really high pick. And they tried to change it via free agency, so we'll see how it goes.
He feeds it to Monroe. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Thompson outside. Top of the key. Spates throws it down with the quick putback jam. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Boy, he's a bulldog down there in the paint. Look at him. I mean, great second effort to get to the basket. Well done. Beautiful.
Spates has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Prince outside. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Iguodala with the steal. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Well, you look at the numbers for the Warriors last season. Their offense revolved around Steph Curry, and no surprise.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. The numbers were staggering. And with Curry on the floor, they were right at the top of the league in offensive efficiency. And when he sat down, they were the worst. A lot was on his shoulders, and he carried that burden well.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Jackson again. It's Curry. He kicks to Spates. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Spates down low. Monroe on him. No good from Spates. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Monroe. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Monroe's got 6.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Joel Anthony's checked in for Drummond. Tolliver comes in for Greg Monroe. Cartier Martin, he's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell Pope. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Jackson drives in to the inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. You know, it's a little strange to think of Detroit as being a team that runs, but they actually were better when they did run last year. They made good on a lot of opportunities in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Thompson right side. Again, the miss by Thompson. As you said, guys, you think of basketball in the Motor City, you think of a very deliberate game, and Steve, tough D.
It had been the identity of basketball in this city for a long time, Kevin, but last year the Pistons were a top 5 team in fast break scoring. So, you know, when they run, they're at their best. So the city might be entering a new era in terms of the style of play.
7-second difference, shot in the game clock. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
He hits the second from the line. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Jackson. He's got 5. Anthony sets the pick for Jackson. D2 from Tower. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Pretty shot without.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here's Meeks. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Jody Meeks out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Prince in the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Caldwell Pope kicks to Monroe. Just 5 on the clock. There's the double team with Barbosa. Monroe, no good.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue to work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Prince. The second chance effort. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. The feed to Barnes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, when Harrison Barnes first stepped onto the scene, it was in the middle of the Warriors' 2013 playoff run. But he didn't exactly build upon that streak as people were hoping for last year. The playing time just wasn't there.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Lee. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Outside Curry. There's the dish to Spates. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. Shot clock at 6. It's Curry with the drive.
It's a Detroit Pistons timeout.
I remember that run for Barnes. He would play as a stretch 4 and looked unguardable at times in their series against the Nuggets and then the Spurs. Definitely was hoping for more of that this past
season. Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying we've put ourselves in a corner and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
You know, for Barnes, it was an awkward place for him to be, and they brought in Iguodala, and he was moved to the bench. A lot of people thought that would be a boon for him. He would be more focused on the offensive side of things with that second unit in particular and could really thrive.
Yeah, and the change in role and adjusting to being the first option with the second unit, I think was overwhelming for him. You know, I think you have to remember Barnes is still a very young player, a lot of room for growth, very talented, very skilled, and he's going to get a lot better.
Thompson passes to Spates. Back to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. He dishes it to Bogut. And stolen by Drummond.
You know, offensively, they're looking much sharper here in the second half. The turnovers and miscues are down, and I think they're getting quality shots as well.
Up again. Cleans up the mess with the savage putback clutch.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
That's good. 11 points for Steph Curry.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And the foul on Tayshaun Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Warriors leading by 11. Thompson outside. That's tipped. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
And now just watching the clock wind down in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but you know they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Jackson kicks to Prince. Iguodala with the steal. Thompson against Monroe. It's Thompson off the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Monroe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here's Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation